Hello and welcome back, my children of the night, to Vampire, the Masquerade, the Frostbitten. Today's gonna be more of like a side episode because, somebody fucked up somewhere for some reason. So it's gonna be more of a chill, downtimey session. And we're also going to do a ever so slight time skip. Nothing crazy, but it's a week in the future and midway through the day. All of you, none of you have been given any jobs by the Camarilla, and all of you are free to be in wherever you feel like. My plan is kind of start with like snapshots into all of what you guys are doing.
Ooh.
But I will
fun.
also ask what you've been doing for the past week, and I'm just gonna go in order of people in the Discord call.
Wait.
So,
Okay.
how I see it, Henri, with an I, what have you been doing for this past week ever since the Thin Blood situation was taken care of and you've all become an official coterie?
Mostly been doing work, of course. I gotta make sure I'm there so they don't think I just abandoned. And also I'm been trying to brew up some things to see if I can achieve my goal every so often if I find something.
Man said that as evil as possible.
Vampires, the fuck.
So,
like, what did you say?
I'm gonna ask you, just to kind of represent how that's been going for you. Not well, probably.
Probably.
But
How my roles have been going.
I'm gonna ask you to give me, considering how you view it, a intelligence medicine roll, difficulty 10.
Oh lord, okay.
That's difficult.
Given achieve,
I'm guessing it's none of the specializations I have, I would assume.
no, this is not first aid or surgery.
7, I'm guessing it takes hunger.
Takes hunger.
Oh, speaking of which, do we all just reset
No,
to...
since it's been a week, everyone can go down to 1 hunger.
Yay!
Woo!
Actually, during the entire course...
Hunger? Yes, you would go up to 1 hunger.
Ah! All that work for nothing!
Wait, you say that. Let me check how long it takes for that to run out. Actually, it's a role-based thing, so...
Yeah, it's been a week.
Well, no, I'm gonna see... Steven, we're gonna test it here in a second when we get
Well,
to where it is.
Hold on, since it's been a week, I'm gonna go ahead and just re-roll some of these failures, just to see.
By the way, I think
three.
something is really funny is this entire campaign. I don't think I've been off of 1 hunger. I've been at 1 hunger this entire time.
Yeah,
Yes.
look at you old bastard.
To be fair, you haven't been doing anything that requires a rouse roll. I don't think.
Yes.
All of my abilities. I've been using my abilities. I'm just a lucky bastard.
Yeah, fucking bitch
enough.
ass.
A lot of your abilities are free, though.
Yeah, some like the first 2 I think are. Well, no, I think just Shadow Cloak is free.
But it is.
And Cloud Memory, I think.
God. Fuck. Bird.
You're good. So, you haven't made much, if any, progress in this regard. One time, you thought you made some progress because you weren't scared by a flame, and then you realized it was just like a little electric candle.
Mm-hmm.
But that hasn't been going super well for you. I'm gonna say it's about 11 p.m., and this is about a week after where it ended. Ryan, the chronicler, the note keeper, the great one.
It is Friday the 12th, 2024.
Okay. It is Friday, 2024. So, what are you doing? What are you doing on a Friday at 11 p.m.?
I would assume I'm off duty on those days, I would assume. On Fridays. Probably on call since I'm, I don't know if we ever discussed this, if I'm the head doctor or not of that fucking place or not, so...
idea that we went for was that you were a very specialized surgeon who worked in the area.
Yeah, so I'm just on call if needed.
Yeah, you're on call.
I am off duty right now, but I am on call constantly.
Okay, so what are you doing? Like, what do you do in your free time? Are you still pursuing the formula? Are you just hanging around town? What do you do?
I'd say today I'm hanging around town, finding something to eat. If
Like
there's something
eat?
new, yeah.
Or
Eat. Since I can taste, since I can actually taste food
it's not.
and eat food.
There's not a lot of crazy options. It's a smaller city, like I've said before, so there's not a lot of crazy options for what to go for. There's Chinese places, a couple Indian places, a lot of burger joints. And you said you're trying to go for something new specifically?
Yeah.
Okay. You're going for something a little bit newer, and you find yourself in this quaint little diner that is just set up near the river. That is set up sort of near the river. It's got a bit of a view over it. It's not in an ideal location, a little bit further off the strip where there's a lot of fast food and stuff. So you've seen a lot of businesses come and go from this spot, and you're not expecting this one to last forever. But hey, you still got some time. You got some food to eat. So you make your way in, and you give Kai a second. Well, he tries to remember where he put a particular image because he is not
3 seconds.
No.
6 seconds.
I'm gonna come if you keep bullying me.
It's like, Jesus.
Oh my
29
God.
seconds.
-1 second.
I don't feel comfortable here anymore.
Good.
I don't either.
You felt comfortable?
I failed then.
He's aroused, that's why.
You're supposed to feel deeply uncomfortable.
I've stopped giving a shit at this point. I don't know what's wrong with you people.
I mean, you were the one contributing to other people feeling uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. That's their problem, not mine.
Mr. Hentai groans.
Long, uncomfortable silence.
Now what
Painful
long,
silence.
comfortable silence?
So how was everyone's day?
It was pretty good.
I thought it was really good.
I have
Oh
one
my
classmate.
god!
Did they just de-age
God, they have
fucking
the
children?
blood smoking.
Ah!
What?
What was that random guitar riff?
Oh, is that a,
That was
is
me
a,
messing with a spring on my
soundboard?
fucking... no,
Oh.
that was me messing with a string on my fucking mic stand.
That's soundboard.
We hit
Yo,
him
I
with
caught
that
a live
American
critic.
Eagle streak. That
Cricket? Cricket.
Even I will take away your ability to use the soundboard.
I didn't do the American Eagle screech.
That was me.
That
I
was
didn't
not
do it
me.
either. I did not. It was Rees.
Reese just admitted it.
Okay.
That's like the
So-
one time I've done it. Here.
You step into the restaurant, you actually end up seeing a familiar face.
To
Hello?
whom is this?
Ooh.
It's Chad, isn't it?
Who is Chad?
I don't know.
Thunderhammer.
It was a fucking joke. It was
You
just a...
see- Remy Poitres, I think.
Yeah, that's what we named her, yeah.
You're the assistant nurse at your who your nurse assistant who looks up at you for a second and goes, "Why, hello and welcome to the." She goes and stops for a second and goes, "Dr. Fairkeep?"
Is this what you do on your off days?
Connor's pretty rough out there, she says with a laugh.
Oh yeah, you are a nurse. I was about to say it's not that bad for me, but I'm a head surgeon. I forget about that.
Yeah, she says. Didn't expect to see you around here. Just trying to get something new to eat.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'll be your waitress. I guess I'll be your server for today. Come on, she says,
All right.
before leading you over to a small spot to sit.
That music scared the hell out of me. I thought it was my phone going off.
That's way too
that's
somber.
a very dark, somber mood
I
to it.
thought my phone was going off, or my body was trying to wake up from REM sleep.
This whole time it's just been a dream and you're about to wake up
You fucking had a nightmare.
like three minutes before the session.
At this point, I wouldn't be surprised. I could have gotten an extra hour's sleep. With
Listen,
how long it took to get here.
suck my cock,
No.
gay boy.
Can we
Suck my
not,
cock.
guys?
Sorry.
Railing, please.
Also, I cannot hear you outside of Beth's mic, Rees.
That not working again, or am I just deaf?
You're
It's
dead.
Oh,
possible
that's
you're-
why. It's at 11%. Yeah, that'll do. This is
good
true.
lord.
Anyways, she guides you over to sit down at a booth. And just goes, I'll be honest with you, the menu's just a kind of typical diner. Nothing crazy, but we do have some really good chicken.
I'll take that then.
Sure.
Like saying that you need human food over here.
I
Sorry.
can too.
What do you want for what do you want for a side? We've got fries, broccoli, mashed potatoes.
Mashed potato sounds good.
All right, I'll go get that for you. It's nice running into you, she says with a smile on her face as she
Yeah,
steps
it's always
away.
nice to see you. Okay. And she walked away while he was saying that.
Sorry, work. So now you're just sitting there for a bit, getting to look at the menu and take in the atmosphere. It's a, quiet little restaurant like you'd expect. Jesus. I'm dying. I'm dying.
Oh,
Wait.
well, Fredbot died.
No, fucking
God.
fuck me.
I'm gonna start using once I get some stuff set up. I'm gonna start using this thing called Kenku FM. I highly recommend. It is so much better than Fredboat.
Are we about to say something, Beth?
I was gonna say no sponsorship.
I don't know who makes Kenku FM. You don't have to pay for it.
It's
So
me.
well then, good job, man.
Oh,
Give me a second.
Lord.
Can
Yeah?
you sponsor free things?
I mean, yes.
Technically.
You can sponsor anything.
But saying
So
we are
they-
sponsored by would be a lie.
Yes. Where was I?
Food.
Okay, here we go. So as you're sitting there, I'd like you to give me a quick,
Oh, no.
a nice little, let's call it wits awareness.
Well, that's 4 dice. Do I need to roll with hunger?
Yes. This will be a 2 dice. This will be a difficulty 3.
Oh, whoops. Woo! Got it. Just barely. Thank God.
Into the corner of the room. You look over at another table where there is just somebody just staring at you. That's the wrong channel. staring at you with this half-dead, half-interested expression.
Did you say she?
Yeah, she. I mean,
Well, yeah.
Yes, she.
Wait, where is this image?
I posted it both in Hunting for the Holiday and the Frostbitten by accident.
Oh, well, okay, that's there she is.
Does it look like she's looking at me or looking through me? As if she's just staring.
She looks like she's looking at you, and she looks down when you notice her looking in her direction.
This art looks vaguely familiar.
Ah, shit.
Yeah?
No. I was just thinking of something. I just said that out loud. He's just gonna. If she's gonna act like if she didn't notice him, he's gonna act like it too. He ain't gonna bring notice to it. But he's gonna, I guess, keep an eye to see if she does anything, I guess. Shiftily, I guess. If she ain't gonna bother him, he ain't gonna bother her.
You're just kind of sitting there, enjoying your food. Well, not enjoying your food. In fact, actually, you were about to enjoy your food because she comes back over with a plate and puts it down for you. Well, here you go. Fried chicken breast and mashed potatoes.
Thank you.
Num num num.
And she says as she sits down at the seat next to you, you got here just in time for me to go on my own lunch break.
Ah. That's why you brought a plate with yourself, huh?
Yeah, she says as she sets down her own plate of chicken and mashed potatoes. So, we don't actually get to talk a lot outside of work these days.
Yes.
What you been up to?
Nothing, kind of just been, well, going to work, being on call, and just being at my house.
Yeah, same. She says as she cuts off a little bit of her chicken, dips it in her potatoes, and starts eating it, chewing for a second before going, I mean, I've barely even had time to see my boyfriend.
Oh. I haven't mentioned that before.
Oh, have I not?
No.
Yeah, I have a boyfriend. We've been dating for a while now, but I can't see him very often. He actually lives out in Portland.
That sucks.
Yeah, I mean, it's only like an hour, but it's still hard to get out to see him. Plus, he's just been getting involved with these, like, weird people. I don't know, it's supposed to be good for his music career or whatever, but I don't know if I trust them.
What kind of weird people?
I don't know, they're, like, kind of punkish, like, imagine, like, 90s punks for movies. Like, they act like that's still a style.
Alright.
Hey.
She just says with a sigh, picking out her food slightly. How about you, Mr. Most Eligible Bachelor in Town? You actually get with anybody finally?
Nope.
You know, just take some time off work and download Tinder, or Grindr, or whatever your fancy is.
I more prefer the physical approach rather than online approach of trying to find somebody.
You kind of seem to prefer neither, she says, laughing a bit.
My man says, I like to deliver post-it notes.
Well, whatever fate wills it, I guess. I don't really care.
Fate? Didn't think you were a superstitious guy.
Oh well. When you've seen the stuff I have, you start believing in some other things.
She lets out a very familiar to you giggle as she keeps eating her food. Once again, dipping her chicken in her mashed potatoes, just like your wife liked combining everything on her plate into a weird slurry. She looks up at you again and just goes, yeah, oh, by the way, has the hospital called you about anything yet?
Have they? I asked this to the DM.
No, they have not.
No, not really.
Huh,
Which is
apparently
odd.
there was some... Apparently the janitor told me they had to scare off some weird shifty guys who were walking around the place. People are getting a lot more bold these days.
I'm gonna have to ask him about that.
Yeah. Oh, but whatever that drug was finally seems to have gotten off the street.
That's good. That
I've
was
seen no new cases of it.
That was starting to become a hassle.
Oh, yeah, it was.
With all the blood pumping and all that shit.
Dude, the amount of people we've been having to send to rehab centers lately. Sad.
Yeah. It always is. With stuff
Hopefully
like
things
that.
should get
Yeah.
better. Well, I actually do have to go talk to some of my other coworkers. It was great seeing you, though.
Great seeing
She
you
says,
too.
she pats your hand and gets up. You then look up to see that the girl has moved 3 tables closer to you.
he is gonna actively not like super jump back, but just like like recoil because he wasn't expecting that. And how many tables away is she now?
She is 1 table away, and she looks down at the menu before pushing her feet on the ground, and it is a super loud and obvious. And she drags the chair across the ground, looks up at you, looks back down at the menu.
You could just sit over here if you want to ask me something. You know that, right?
She then looks up, folds the paper for a second, goes in front of you and sits down, claps her hands together and goes, "So you work with coma patients sometimes, right?"
I peruse around when I'm not doing any surgeries. I'm mostly specialized in surgery, but yeah, I peruse around to check on coma patients.
Well, just, I feel like I've seen you somewhere before, and I got a friend who's in a coma, and I feel like I just I've like seen you somewhere, somewhere kind of around there.
Yeah?
Shut
She
up, we're
looks
not
at
here.
you like you're supposed to know what that means.
Do I recognize her from anywhere?
Sorry, could you? It cut you out.
Do I recognize her from anywhere?
You know what? Give me what's a remember shit roll?
I would just say it's DM things because I would think intelligence, but
You might kind of recognize her. I'll let you judge how good your memory is. You've probably seen her very briefly in passing. Like, she has hung out in the coma ward before, near a kind of, like, sickly-looking young man.
with a sickly-looking young man. Yeah, you've been. Yeah, I've seen you in the coma ward where you brought in a sickly male.
Yeah.
Is he the guy you're gonna ask about?
Yeah, well, him and yeah. I mean, I heard he's not doing the best, not really waking up quite yet. But I just feel like it's not even just at the coma ward, just like somewhere kind of near it, like kind of around it or like related to it. I don't know. It's hard to explain.
Well, I wouldn't know where else I'd recognize you from. So, coincidence maybe?
Yeah, probably, she says with a chuckle. Sorry, it's just I thought maybe there was some deeper meaning to it. I've been told I read into things a little too much.
That's fun. Ain't no harm. As long as you aren't trying to stalk me, I guess.
No. I'm not a stalker.
Says the stalker.
I mean, you...
Shut up, we're not there.
We're not in that one.
Listen, would a stalker do this? My name's Carron Overwood.
Can I tell that she's lying or not? From what she said?
Sorry, what?
Can I tell if if she's lying or not?
Yeah, sure. Difficulty 2.
Of what? You didn't say what to roll.
Whatever. Just roll some dice. No, that's not what I mean.
Strength athletics.
Wits intelligence.
Wits insight technically is what it's supposed to be.
Okay. With insight.
But it's still not hard. It's possible you're a dumbass.
I'll have her 3 dice. Does this require hunger?
Yes, every roll requires hunger.
It says the DM has good tell, I think is what it said when I read it, but whatever.
Okay, I need you to understand this. Everything besides rousing for hunger and, like, the morality stains are usually going to require hunger dice. Okay, that's enough. That's not a name! Carron Overwood is not a name, and also sounds suspiciously close to Carrie Underwood, doesn't it?
Yeah, he's gonna say that last thing, saying, "Man, that sounds suspiciously like what Carrie Underwood."
Get that a lot.
Is she sweating now?
She is. Before she just goes, well, you know, I'm just a little hesitant to give out my true name, you know?
Yeah?
Who says it like that?
She seems to be staring like she's expecting a reaction.
If you're trying to tell me something, just say it, because I'm missing it if you're trying to say something.
If you don't know what I'm saying, then you're not who I think you are.
Okay.
Sorry, I thought you were somebody I knew.
Wow, that sounds so bitchy.
Yeah, sorry,
Man,
just...
Who fucked up? What the fuck is wrong with my voice?
Jesus.
Hold on, Robo me happened.
Hello.
I'm dying. I'm dying.
No, I'm not better. I'm still not
Man's
better.
gonna get to Elysium. She's gonna smack the shit out of him like, motherfucker, I was trying to be coded.
You for...
I'm still not better.
Thank you for joining the Xbox Live group chat.
Or something like that.
So anyway,
God.
she just goes, I guess, you know, I'll like, see you around or whatever. And she says, she steps up and walks away, still staring at you suspiciously. She, like, walks backwards out of the building.
Smooth criminal.
Not moonwalks, normal walks out backwards. And for the rest of the hour, you get to just eat your food peacefully.
Like a normal person.
And then we're gonna real quick check Steven say words.
Hey, whoa.
Hey.
That does work.
Hey, whoa.
Okay,
I am human.
Mr. Roberts.
No, you're not.
You have a lot less control over how your weeks go now.
Indeed.
But there have been some discussions about basically transferring ownership of you over from your grandsire to Oliver.
Indeed.
And oh my god, who's messaging me? Who's messaging constantly? I keep hearing message notifications. Sorry. Today is... So for over the last week, it's mostly been that and you getting crash courses in how vampires work. You are finally... after the whole debacle and overhearing what a Sabbat was, you got the explanation of the Sabbat and how they worship these mythological figures called the Antediluvians. You were given a crash course in what the Antediluvians were supposed to be, but he emphasized over and over again that he does not believe in them and they're not real things.
Okay.
You also got an explanation of what a coterie is, since you're part of one now. And how multi-generational coteries are unusual, so... That's
Thumbs up?
exciting for you.
Thumbs up?
Yep. And today is the day that you are going to be officially transferred over to being kind of the ward of Oliver. And because of that, it's the last day you're spending in the small apartment of Avdol. Which was your grandsire's name, right?
Hold on. I got you, friend. Because he had 2 names. Let's see.
Oh, it was Dustin was one of his names.
Dustin or Muhammad?
Right, it wasn't Abdul, it was Muhammad. So Dustin, Muhammad comes in and just says, that there's a need for a change in music.
How meta.
I want to say he comes in on a like if he walks in to find Henry and stuff like that. Henry's been like trying to get used to being a vampire still, and so he's been trying to test out his limits and stuff like that. So he's been quote unquote training his mind to get used to vampirism.
Like a meditate.
Vampire.
Yeah.
There's a
He-
lore sheet I should show you after this game about that.
Please.
He walks in and doesn't even say anything for a second, just sits in the background watching you before clearing his throat.
Ah! Why do so many people scare me? Ah!
I think you're just easily scared, he says.
You know that. Why does everyone keep telling me that too?
Might be because you're easily scared.
No, all of you just come in quietly.
We're stealth predators.
Ah, that brings that is a good point. I always forget that.
He walks over to you
I
and
like
sits
that.
down next to you. Meditating to focus or meditating to clear your mind of everything?
Meditating to finally grasp what I am. If that makes any sense. So I
Special
guess
sort.
clear my mind.
He just looks for a second and says, I wanted to give you something. Something will explain what you truly are. But I need you to promise me something. You need to never let anyone know I gave this to you.
This seems
Epic
extremely important,
music.
and now my life is even more at risk. But sure, nothing's new. Why? No one will find out.
He pulls out a small package from his coat, something wrapped in parchment paper, and unfurling it, you find a black journal adorned with a sort of fancy skull-like design surrounded by other bones, and imprinted on the bottom is text in Arabic that he's taught you is text in Arabic with a translation underneath it that just says, The Book of Nod.
I'm gonna die if I read this.
You're not going to die.
It's what it feels
It
like.
just explains a history you're not supposed to know.
So I'm gonna die if I read this.
You are already set up to die quite a bit. What you are is something I don't fully understand. This can only explain half of it. I can't explain the other parts, he says, like, looking at your shoulder and down your back.
Oh, that. Yeah. Yeah, he's kind of been quiet. Scary.
Yes, concerning.
However, I don't like how he turns to his right right shoulder. I don't like how my right shoulder looks though. And it's like it genuinely looks wrong. Like the flesh is just molded differently.
Meet friend, maybe have them take a look at that.
Yeah, that could just be where he is right now. He tends to move throughout the body.
Genuinely
Weird.
disgusting.
Yeah,
Genuinely disgusting.
it is.
He sighs and says,
But I'll read up on it, and then I won't
Yeah.
tell anyone about it unless it desperately is threatening my life to say something about it.
I think you'll find it a good read. But he stands up and clears himself off. This is the last day we'll be interacting as proxy sire and child. So I think it's important I just take you out to do something meaningful.
Do I need to return this?
I would allow you to keep it if you think you need to keep it. But if you decide you don't need it anymore, I would suggest you burn it.
Got it.
You still have humans that are meaningful to you? That's a very important thing to have as a vampire.
Yes.
Who is it, if I might ask?
Don't
My
tell
little
him.
sister.
Don't tell him.
My little sister. She's currently in the hospital, not doing too well in the whole immune system thing, and parents didn't help with that, kind of made it worse, and she's kind of just in the hospital.
Perhaps as a last treat before we leave, I'm going to take you to visit her.
All right.
Here, come along, I'll drive you.
I grab a shirt and a jacket and get going.
And he takes you out. And before too long, he ends up waiting outside as you're checked in as a visitor. A very familiar visitor by now. The secretary's leading you back. You've been led back for a bit until you reach not the coma ward this time, at least. She's been moved over and is now in the general patient facility. Whatever you like, the long-term care, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And you see her, and she's actually not asleep for once, and she sits up on her bed, looking excited, but quickly sits back down. Big bro!
Well, aren't you lively?
Yeah.
Big smile as he walks up.
Hey, you want to know a secret?
It leans in an ear. I'm all ears.
She whispers to him, I didn't sleep last night. She looks
The
super
narrow
excited.
eyes. I'm proud that you weren't constantly asleep, but the nighttime is meant for sleeping.
But you don't sleep at night.
You got me. But the night is meant for sleeping most of the time.
No, but...
You got me on that one. I'll give you that.
No. But I'm just, I'm just excited to not be asleep anymore. I missed out on so much stuff. Big bro.
Yes?
Did you know there's a new Common Rider? She says, looking super excited.
Steven's about to nerd out. So, he grabs a seat, sits down. Explain.
Have we decided how long she was in a coma for?
3 years.
So, apparently, wouldn't she have missed, 2 different seasons of
2,
Common Rider?
yes.
3,
Completely.
technically.
2. Well,
Okay.
she would have been there for the beginning of it. And then 2.5, yeah.
So, okay, the newest one's apparently called Gatchard.
All right. I haven't seen it either, apparently, because this is news to me.
Yeah, apparently it's about, wizards, and they've got cards and something.
Oh, that's cool. That's so cool, though. Are they collectibles? Can we actually get them?
I think they're only... I don't know. The boy I don't know. Sometimes they let me out to play, and a boy in another place was saying he has them, but they're only in Japan.
I mean, well, that makes sense, because, that's where the show is. But, we get them.
Yeah.
We get it with the subtitles. But overall, I'm glad you're awake. That is big news. That's huge. You finally got moved out of the coma section.
I'm awake. I'm not in a coma. And when I get access And when we get out and we can access the internet again, we can watch Kamen Rider.
Yes, that sounds like such a good plan.
She excitedly hugs onto you. But, bro,
Ah,
I heard that Mom and Dad, can't take me anymore.
He goes full stone faced and just yeah.
Where are we gonna live when I get out?
He's really thinking. He goes, I definitely have a place though.
She looks up at you.
How about this? It's a secret until you get out. Keep you in suspense, but trust me. Trust me on this one.
Okay.
You will have a place.
Okay,
We will
okay,
both
okay.
have a place.
Oh, okay, I'm excited.
God, the orphans thing is happening way too fast.
As you're sitting there explaining this to her, you suddenly hear a knock on the door. Hey. I've actually, hey, sorry to interrupt, Mr. Roberts. I actually wanted to talk to you. Let me go to the Frostbitten. You look up to see this man standing in the doorway.
By the way, when my last name was called, the eyes just jolted. All right, I'll be right back. He gets up. What do you need?
He closes the door and says, you might want to come to my office for this.
I love bad news. Goes to
He-
office.
Sighs as he sits down. So, first of all, nice to meet you. My name's Dr. Fremont. And, I'm a doctor here, technically, but I also help with the finances a bit. And there's something we need to address.
All right.
We want to care for your sister as long as possible, don't get me wrong, but with your parents out of the picture, the insurance premium is only going to last so long.
Yeah.
Do you have any way of financing her continued support?
God damn! Fuck!
Oh God!
Alright, motherfuckers, actions have consequences!
We were told you were the one that told us to
I
do
know!
this.
Vampire world is unfair, you bitches!
If something happens to this child, I'm driving.
Don't worry, Reese and I live here. I'll do something.
How old is this girl?
Not.
She is 9.
Okay.
Oh,
Bastard.
oh, baby!
Give me a second.
Also, I imagined when Steven was getting a lesson in like the biology of vampires, dick don't work no more.
Get that. Which I think he's probably figured out by now, being a teenage boy.
Man, I'm exceedingly less horny.
Well, that and the fact that even if I was horny, Parasite don't want to transmit that shit.
But
The blood that goes to your dick just gets eaten by the parasite.
No, it just grow. The dick is a mouth now. Chomp chomp.
Oh, God.
I feel like
Oh, it got worse.
that biology lesson had a lot of it dependent
don't
on your
know.
humanity.
Yeah.
And trying to explain this, and is clearly like struggling.
the worst part about all of that, right, is that what do I do about like Jimmy over here, aka Mr. Parasite? And it's just like, that's a new one. Figure it out on your own.
But you hear a ring. As he's talking, he suddenly feels something, and he holds his hand up for a second before he pulls out his phone. Hello? He what? Oh.
Why did it only come through just now?
Okay. Could have let me know that one sooner. Thanks. He
Raises
pulls
an
up back his
eyebrow.
phone and clicks it. She'll be taken care of. Apparently, one of our doctors is paying for her expenses out of pocket.
I think I know which doctor, and he's in the call right now.
Yes, so to clarify, JD, you will count
I
as
know,
having...
I got it. That's fine.
Yeah,
Two
but
resources, I
wanna
got it.
stress- Yeah, you have resource 2, and if you've... and the amount of months that you paid for... Like, for every 1 month that you have resource 2, it will be 3 months that she gets care.
Oh, okay. So the next 3 months I go the 2 come up to 3, but then if I do it again, it's back down to 2, right?
So basically, for right now, she's cared for the next 3 months, but the next entire arc, you will have resources 2.
That's fine. It's not like I was gonna be paying for much anyways.
See.
I also would like... Oh, sorry. Never mind.
Sorry, continue. You can say something.
Oh, I was just gonna say that he also just thought of this because he also... I guess Roberts would know this every so often that he comes when she's not unconscious, that Fairkeep does keep fair attention to her. To play with her and all that stuff, yeah.
Roberts would probably know it's Fairkeep.
Yeah.
No, so he goes, if you don't mind, was it Dr. Fairkeep?
I'm not allowed to say it, but I think I can say yeah. I'm not allowed to say it myself, but I think I can just confirm what you're thinking.
I'm gonna have to thank that man later.
Yeah, he's a good one. Alright, sorry for pulling you out on such short notice. Thought
You're
this was gonna be a
good.
bigger deal.
You're good. No. It's better to bring up a worry
Yeah,
that could potentially be catastrophic, I guess,
yeah,
than
listen.
not bring it up at all.
I'm just saying. You're a young man out there. The world's rough. And speaking of which, you don't have insurance yourself, so you still might want to try to figure out how to get a PCP for a bit, in case you got any medical anomalies.
You know, my immune system's been around the block a couple times. I should be good for the most part. For the most part. I'll look into it. But for the most part, I should be fine.
If you say so, I'm just saying, you young people should be healthy out there, alright? So anyways, if you don't mind, Leilani, what, the rave is going on right now.
Sad
Well,
stuff,
Cheers.
eating
One
sad
extreme
stuff.
to another.
It's like it's like that video of the guy dressed up as Colonel Sanders, like taking a deep puff off of like a
Yeah.
firework or something.
And just hitting it, dude. Just
I
That's
have
a rave,
been...
right?
yes, it was.
I really
Anyways,
hope this isn't copyrighted.
Friday Night Funk, and I don't know how
Let's
litigious
go.
they are.
What Leilani doing?
I am dancing and also trying to sell drugs.
Okay, so
Because that's apparently a job I have now.
you twirl around somebody before stepping back, firing some finger guns at them, and
There's nice.
give me a
And?
second. I need just one. I need one quick gamer second.
Okay.
Ah, it's over.
At least it's
Oh.
not a moviegoer second.
A gooner?
What?
That is a thing, my man.
I know.
I think he knows. I think he was saying words on purpose.
JD? saying words on purpose?
What? No way. Dropping dice over here.
Jesus Christ,
Don't.
that was loud. I need to turn you down a little
Substitute
bit.
swear like, dropping dice.
Oh,
I don't
great.
know where it went.
Now you're just pulling a me.
Ah, crap! Fire save matches.
Honestly, I don't know why they allow me to handle money at work. I drop it so often.
Oh no, Mr. Robber! I dropped the money. Presses
To be
emergency
honest,
switch.
I thought Fred Boat broke for
Nope,
like 5
just the
seconds.
music. That's just the music.
Where the frick did that dice go?
Up the butt.
Did.
You
in
see,
fact, did not.
you see a man approach you.
I'm down one dice. Oh well.
Inject drugs.
Eject.
Who just goes, "Hey, so I heard you, can make the party even better."
I could not hear that.
He said, "Hey, so I heard you can make the party even better, right?"
Oh, definitely. Interested?
Oh, I think I am.
All right,
So,
Kai, what rolls do I need to do?
okay, so I'm gonna need to ask for a.
I looked at my phone for 2 seconds.
Teen
Why is
undercover
Kingdom Hearts here?
What? That's the world ends with you.
I don't know. He looks like a Kingdom Hearts like.
He is
random
like
character.
wearing a Sora like outfit.
That is fair. I think it might have the same character designer. So that is gonna be a. Let's call it a manipulation. No. Persuasion? Manipulation persuasion to just
All right.
see how much. This guy looks a little naive. Let's see how much you can try to sell him drugs for.
1, 2, 3.
Uh,
Ha ha ha!
this will be versus
4.
his
7.
intelligence finance.
7.
Or intelligence streetwise.
7.
7.
7.
Oh,
You're gonna-
7.
You're
geez,
sell
I'm
it.
not
sell
sure I
this
need
guy.
to bother rolling a die. The
This
dice,
guy.
but
You
I'll
need to sell
try.
this guy like an ounce of weed for $2,000.
I'm gonna sell you these drugs and I'm gonna steal your kidney. I mean, not steal your kidney. Alright, I know you're not gonna steal my kidney.
Found the
Okay,
dice.
so your kidneys are giving up your kidneys is actually a very normal part of buying drugs.
It just typically giving is a
Usually
Towing.
taken.
after the drugs have commenced.
By taking it means dying.
He looks at you, and that was 7. Any crit, a crit at all, or just normal numbers?
Critted.
Okay. Huh. You like pull out. So I gotta know, how do you like pitch it to him?
She's just like, I've got some pretty good shit. That'll make you feel like you're on cloud 9.
Yeah, I know how this stuff works. Here you go. What kind of drugs do you sell?
Beth is not good with knowing what
Give him-
drugs do.
Would you like to
No.
purchase
No,
my wares?
no,
Pulls
give
out
him
trench
alcohol.
coat.
Hold on. No. Ecstasy.
Okay, he hands you. Let me see how much ecstasy normally sells for.
Oh, your FBI agent is gonna have a
He's
field
getting on
day.
a list. I was gonna say you
The
quite
things
you
I
hand him
do
two-
for
Well
hand him,
over
like-
1,000, I would
You
assume.
hand him like a handful of like over-the-counter Tylenol.
You just said that
Hi.
so wrong. I want to
I
I
jump
don't
to
know
the
what you
screen.
want from
Most-
me.
That was the most southern I've ever heard that man.
I want to jump to the screen and strangle you for the way
Fine,
you
I'm
said
sorry.
that.
You hand him over-the-counter like minimum strength ibuprofen. Like, what do you want?
You said ibuprofen correct, but you can't say Tylenol correct?
It's like syllables, man. Shut up.
And this is a D&D group in a nutshell.
I
This
don't
is
care
just-
about Kenya. Why
What?
can't you find stats from
My man,
Africa?
you're. Oh, no.
What?
Oh no!
Did you spell Kenya instead of like fucking?
You can just make up a number.
It's well over 1,000, I would assume, for a decent
Need
like.
to know.
No,
mean-
you're gonna be put on a list, bro.
You will be put on a list.
Yeah, like you actually
This
will.
is fact.
I already googled it.
I mean, like looking that up is like, cause like you never know. Maybe you gotta
Research
do
project.
research. Yes, you never know.
Everybody who's ever done a
That's true.
research project on a drug is on a watch list, and they'll see, it was just a one-time thing. Then they go to their private
if you
history.
Google
It's
how to-
always
like,
there.
I'm just saying, if you Google how to make a pipe bomb, I don't know. Like maybe you'll get put on a list, maybe you won't.
Okay, Canada. Okay, Mexico, United States of America. Let's go for the most recent price I can find.
I would be
Are you going?
surprised.
Are you like searching via filters instead of the Google engine?
No, I found a PDF that lists a bunch. Okay.
Like, I wouldn't be surprised if the CDC themselves had like a list of how much it costs.
Okay,
Honestly,
First
everybody
of all, I'm
ecstasy
pretty sure
types-
that would be the
Or
FDA.
better yet, or even better yet, it's the IRS.
What?
What?
Why would the IRS
Are
have that
taxmen?
information?
Yes,
Exactly.
that's exactly why it'd be funny because it's like
Yes.
taxmen.
Yes, ecstasy is untaxed.
Are you
because it's
on
One
illegal.
thing
drugs?
Joker won't fight.
that
My man said watching the Batman animated series. Jesus Christ.
is forever the
okay,
funniest canon thing.
I'm not sure how to bring this. I'm not sure what the math is to get this down to what 1 kilogram is, but for 32,000 kilograms, it is $10,000.
Hold on.
You can just do. You can
Oh
literally
my
do.
fucking
10,000
god,
divided
she
by
sold
32.
the drug.
Can I just sell the drug?
Get
3,000.
2-point resource or something.
Alright, so he. Okay, you know what? Here's what I'll go with.
312 and 50 cents each.
Alright, cool.
Plus
So
your-
he looks at that, nods his head, clearly understanding how this works, and hands you $3,000 that he just had in cash.
Are you telling like this kid looks like he looks like the younger version of the guy that does like the Blue Eyes White Dragon stuff from UBS?
Edo Kaibu?
Like you telling me he doesn't have money?
He just goes, "That much is correct, right?"
Yes. Yes, it is.
I can't wait to snort this.
You-
He
you
says
put it on-
to you like for confirmation.
No. No, hun.
I knew that. I was testing you.
Here,
Is
let
this
me
a
help you.
narc?
I know. She's like, hun, let me help you. As she takes one of the pills and puts it under his tongue.
Wait, do you just open this man's mouth and
Yup.
he just?
Hello?
Well, I don't force it. He.
Oh, thanks. Oh boy, he says as he just kind of stumbles backwards. Thank you. I'm gonna go sit down for a while.
And the drug he just got for that to be how he gets it.
And he just,
That
And-
service alone was the 3,000.
and you now have $3,000 in your hand, so you do need to go give your
I'm
cut.
putting- I do.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
There's an old man sitting towards the back in his lawn chair, watching over the party.
I forgot about this dude. Oh my god.
Hey!
It's
you
him. It's our
actually
favorite
saw
drug dealer.
Hey,
For
you actually
once,
saw
yes, I
something this
did.
time?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, baby! Let's see it.
I give him his cut.
Holy! How much did you sell?
Just 1 gram.
You're a natural. I'm so proud of you.
How much is her cut so I can have it for record?
My thought was that it's a little unfair, so he takes 70%.
Oh,
70%.
Man.
Leaving 30,000. It's 70% of. So you would have 30% of 30,000, which is not that hard to figure out.
30?
900. She would have $900.
Well, because 30 plus 70. Wait, no, not 30%. Yeah, 30%.
Sorry, but you said 30% of
30,000 or 3,000?
30,000, not 3,000.
3,000.
30% of 3,000.
Which is 900.
There
She
we
gets
go.
$900.
You have $900.
Just like, hell to the yeah.
I'm gonna buy more drugs with this and sell them more.
Speaking of which, I think you earned yourself something a little extra. He says, looking through his stuff. What you want? Ever since the Elevate guy got pushed out, I've been doing better.
Glad to hear. What you got?
Let's see, we got ecstasy, we got crack, we got some uppers, we got some downers. I should probably label what this one is.
Give me that one, the one that's unlabeled.
You sure?
Yeah. Completely.
If you think you can take it.
Oh, I can take it.
He offers out the bottle to you and tosses it up.
I catch it.
Just the
Keep the party rocking, babe!
Woo! So Kai,
Record scratch.
that kid, that guy was definitely a narc, right?
So are you, like, trying to look out to see where he is?
Yeah.
So you see a bunch of, like, people who look a lot more experienced than him standing around him sighing while he's just, like, against a tree, and you see a guy who looks a little bit older than him and a lot like him just patting the top of his head, unamused.
Baby's first time at the rave.
Boy, did he get super scammed.
Wi-Fi cut out. What happened?
Nothing. We just said he got
just a bunch
scammed.
of- yeah.
Yeah, as far as you can tell, it looks more like he was trying to look cool in front of his friends.
And then he got drugged.
Oh my fucking god.
To be fair, the drugging was consensual, so it's fine.
But he's as you're looking over though, you see a familiar man run up to you, slightly out of breath.
Hello?
Hey, it's Kai looks at your character sheet again to remember the names of everybody. No.
Is it one of my touchstones?
It is one of your touchstones.
That would
It's
be
the guy.
Tony.
Hey, Crystal's not doing hot.
What?
Yeah, I don't know. She just like,
Take me to
I
her
don't-
now.
yeah. He takes you over where Crystal is like propped up on a tree. But like, I mean literally propped up. She does not look conscious.
What happened?
I don't know, man. She just collapsed. Maybe she's dehydrated or something. Like, I didn't bring my. She's the one who drove here, man. I don't know where her keys are. We gotta get her to the hospital or something, right?
Give Beth a second. Yeah, I have nothing in medicine. I'm just like, yes.
Listen, I don't know. Do you think you can figure
Give
out
me a
where her
second.
keys? Okay.
I pull up my phone and I call Henri.
Which one?
I or Y?
The doctor.
Okay. So you've just walked out of your lunch and have been contacted to let a guy just called you to let you know that, hey, we finally got in touch with Roberts and he knows what the situation is. But you are now getting another call.
Jesus. Okay, 3 scenarios I've been in today. Cool. Just got off my lunch. Fuck! He's just doing a dance, walking down. Fuck! And then he just grabs the phone. Hello?
Hey, this
God
is
fucking
Alana.
damn it.
I need your help.
Oh no. Hold on, Kai died.
Oh, Lord. What
Ow.
Shalom?
Shalom.
The evil way to say
Hi,
it.
are you on Wi-Fi or data?
Hey, no, I'm on my laptop. I should probably switch over my
Oh.
phone. But also, Steven, evil way to say hello?
The
It's,
only
it's an inside joke. It's an inside
Yeah,
joke.
it is
Inside
a
joke.
funny. It's a
It's an
stupid
inside
joke.
Inside
I
joke
think
is that
that's-
Steven's anti-Semitic.
false, actually. No, like, let's continue. It's an inside joke on us.
Okay, yeah, okay, what's happening?
My friend is sick and I need her at the hospital and I don't have any way of driving.
Alright, I'm on my way. I'm getting at the rave, right? Is where
Yes,
you are?
at the rave.
Okay, he's gonna get in his car and go over there to get him.
Okay. And now, Nick, cutting back to earlier, I did sort of forget. Oh wait, I'm realizing I forgot one more thing before we leave. Leilani, what have you been doing over the past week? Is it just selling drugs?
Rave, drugs,
Maybe sex.
talking with. Yes. No.
Maybe?
Possibly.
Perhaps.
Unknown.
Avoiding creator person, sire.
Yes, actually, definitely avoiding sire.
And you've been pretty well at it. Eisen has been helping you hide as well.
Thank you, Eisen.
Sorry, I just imagine
Thanks,
her sires coming into a room and the sire, fucking, whatever the prince is just pointing at the
It's
window
just-
for her to jump out because he's coming.
No,
And she just like
I'm just
jumps
gonna-
out.
I just pictured Eisen throws a lampshade on top of her.
Is just sitting at his
Super
desk.
Oh,
Like,
bullshit.
man. Don't worry about it.
Nothing is wrong.
The
here.
most advanced vampire stealth, putting a lampshade over your head.
Okay.
There's not a
he-
discipline for that.
Oh, I got another Samitsi to come make me a flesh lamp. What do you think? No, but I'm gonna first ask Mr. Nicholas, Mr. Beckelis, what have you been doing over the past week? I mean, school would have started up only a couple days ago. Back from the winter break.
Well, I've been getting the curriculum ready. And, well, other than that, relaxing and researching. Specifically that vial that I got. I'm not an idiot. I'm not just going to drink something like that.
Would you like to
I
give
want to
me
be
an-
sure of it.
Would you like to give me a intelligence occult or medicine roll, depending on how you've been testing it?
Okay. Nick, come to me. Give me your
And more
character sheet.
like testing it by like trying to figure out its properties, or more like trying to magic it? If
I
that
feel like
makes
he's trying
sense.
to magic it.
Magic it? I
Then
technically
occult.
have the same dice set,
It
except
doesn't
for...
matter then. This is gonna be a difficulty 6. It's pretty hard to figure out. Though even if you fail, I will probably tell you a few interesting notes about it.
It's almost like this thing is designed to make someone fly.
All I imagined was him giving it to one of his remnants, and it's like the Despicable Me minion that floats into space.
Yeah.
Or was wait, this might not be that. This might be the because the
The flying one was not complete, but I just
Oh.
found that funny. It was the other two. It was
Exactly 6. Nice. Let's go. And I had 6 dice to roll.
So you got a
What-
6.
Would this count towards the specialty for blood magic?
We'll count it.
I'll roll that extra dice then. Maybe I find something extra.
That
Oh,
one.
hey. 7. Oh, okay.
Alright.
Just all give me successes. Great. I'm now paranoid.
So you tested it, and there are, first of all, a few interesting properties you noted. One, it's vampiric. That was not hard to figure out.
It's a red liquid.
2, it doesn't seem to need to be stored properly. It
Okay.
doesn't seem to dry up.
It is blood of some sort?
It is blood. It does not dry. And, well, it does seem to not like prolonged exposure to sunlight. You've had your revenants test it, and they've said that it didn't burst into flames, but it did start coagulating more like normal blood.
Beck is having that. Sort of like, oh no, this is potentially very good or very bad for me to be holding whatever this is.
Have you been trying to research just the blood or the note as well?
The note as well.
So, I will just reveal this. We're going to count the 7 for that roll as well. What you've been able to put together is 1, Vienna, the fuck? You know that there's some very important things that happened there connected to
There's-
Tremere.
A couple things from Vienna with love could mean.
You haven't been able to track the handwriting. It's definitely handwritten,
Oh yeah.
but you aren't able. You don't know anybody who has had handwriting like that.
Someone intelligent. That means either a vampire or a member of the clergy, which, yeah, that narrows it down for what happened in Vienna. You know? I assume you mean it doesn't match with any of my current notes that I have.
No, you don't have any handwriting you can compare it to.
Alright.
And there does not seem to be anything. You've tested it. It's just a note. I will confirm. It's not enchanted.
figured.
There's nothing magical about it. The one thing that you have been trying to figure out is how it got here. You've been given some vague descriptions by Lance, but it sounds like he more just found it on. I'm gonna slightly retcon something. It sounds like he more just found it on the porch, and he's unsure if a courier took it or not.
It is a type of blood, yes?
It is a type of blood.
So, theoretically, it belongs to someone.
Yes, that has also been undetermined. But I will say, the one thing you have determined is at least the clan it belongs to.
Oh?
It seems to be Tremere in nature.
That confuses him more than anything, because I will say he is researching this, been both hoping and dreading the idea that this is from a certain very powerful vampire that died in India. He's heard
Yeah.
some of those tales, the blood that
Oh,
never burns,
yes.
and
Yeah, it's definitely not like Kai thought you had that character, that lore sheet, looked at your sheet and saw it listed anywhere.
no, I hadn't taken it yet. this is making my character, our brilliant boy Nicholas, very scared.
Yay.
This is
Scared?
very thick, potent vitae, and
That was what you're doing over the week,
Delicious.
though, I will note.
oh yeah.
Right
He's
now.
been teaching class like normal though.
And right now, you're in between classes.
Mhm.
And you're getting some help from your lovely assistant that you've been working with for a while now.
Alright.
She's sort of a student-teacher vibe. Kai is killing time while he tries to find her image that she believes he sent to Rees at one point.
Hold on, I just have to scroll through all my porn images to find it. Hold on.
Man, you are unhinged today.
I'm missing 2 hours of sleep.
He's always unhinged.
I'm missing 2 hours of sleep right now.
Sorry, more than normal.
Meds.
More than normal.
Did you say meds?
She's in here somewhere. I remember what she looks like.
You talking about Jenny?
Yes, there she is, Ginny.
Right when he said it.
Ginny Smidley.
I have
Smidley.
those two pinned.
Oh,
Where?
In their DMs, not
DMs,
us.
like you said.
Oh. I zoned out for a second. I'm sorry.
You good?
I was checking my Amazon orders.
How dare.
yeah, buddy?
How dare you check your Amazon orders?
Look, it's the first time I used Amazon. Leave me alone.
Oh yeah. I
Oh
forgot.
god, why did I give everyone such weird names?
Cause you're weird.
So Ginny Smedley, I think is how this actually pronounced. Is
Dope outfit.
yeah, she's going over your notes with you as you prepare for the next class.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so if I remember right, this class kind of struggled with that one in particular, so it might help if we put a little extra focus on it.
Right. Then what will we be taking focus off of?
Well, can you remind me what the exact name of your class was? Because I think I remember correctly, it was mostly
Oh,
about like the
fuck.
wasn't it something about like the changes in interior design over the past century, over history, or some dumb shit like that?
Which is that
It,
sounds like
it
a
was
real
basically
class.
a class that was about, like, early and mid-American, like, changes between, like, how their, like, houses and how people operated before and
that's like
after the... It's basically a study of how the Industrial Revolution changed America's inner households.
It's like an architecture, like kind of class.
It's like
almost.
an architecture history?
Oh yeah, it's like a history of architecture class. Yeah.
I mean,
Very niche.
yeah, it's extremely niche, and she just goes, I understand that the designs of insert famous, like, designer from the 18th century are extremely exciting, but I don't believe most of this information would be important until much later in the course. So we can put it off for right now.
Fair enough. The two of them have been going back and forth on that one.
She has kind of been encouraging to move less focus from specific people, because she thinks it can be a little bit of a distraction from the overall movements of history.
Yeah.
I like this is very funny because I like the idea that it's like these are people that Nick knew. So it's like,
Yeah,
how
I was
dare you
thinking
take
the
my
same
best?
thing.
How dare you take my best friend off my curriculum?
How dare? Yeah, they're going back and forth on this currently. And he just looks at the clock and says, "It's about time for us to head."
You can't teach more. Only the night. So many people take night classes around here, I swear.
He
She
nods.
sighs.
I prefer it.
Mr. Beck, are you planning on doing anything this evening?
He thinks for a moment.
You do technically have plans to go drinking.
I was planning to go drinking.
Maybe later then. I was just hoping that I could maybe get a little bit of help with my resume.
Gives a nod. What you need?
I was hoping maybe I could put you down as a reference.
Obviously.
Yeah, and
We've had the talk about use my secondary phone.
yeah, I know, don't worry.
Don't want my main phone getting out
Of
again.
course. I mean, I was just surprised that you were, gave it to me. She just, like,
We're
giggles.
colleagues, of course I would.
Yeah, right. Okay. Have fun drinking.
I'll try.
She walks out of the
Mostly
room
for the
slowly.
social aspect, anyways, he says,
Oh, yeah.
stretching.
Just don't drink to get drunk.
He just shakes his head.
And we're gonna cut to when you're in a bar.
Holy hell!
Yeah, Ryan?
That is a name. Good God.
Oh, Luvina Honeyset?
Oh my
Jesus Christ.
god!
Man, you really do love putting a mouthful in your mouth, huh?
What's wrong with
Punisher is set.
Why? What? Okay, two questions about this character this character image. One, why does she already look drunk?
Yes.
She's
she
been
is.
drinking the entire. That's the secret
You're
cap.
drunk.
I'm always drunk.
Number two, this is some gypsy This is like. She looks like a gypsy!
That's racist.
Oh man, if I could play some Go-Go Bordello in the background, I totally would be.
How is that? What do you mean? Like-
Go-Go Bordello is a gypsy punk band.
No, I
Oh,
think he means
also you, yes. But like,
I'm sure there's some royalty-free, like bar
Some people
saloon
being called
music.
a gypsy is called offensive by some people.
What?
That's why.
When was that a thing?
It's okay.
Did I
Is
just get
it-
canceled in real
Research-
time?
Here's my actual answer gonna be that, Ryan, if you want to fucking ruin your afternoon, research the history of the Romani.
Oh no. Oh no.
If you want to feel sad for the rest of the day,
Nah, I'm good, fam. I'm good. I'm gonna
He's
reset.
gonna live in.
She
Man,
looks like
Ryan's
she is
objective
we-
today is just to dig him a hole.
If
She
you want-
looks like
dying.
she is well traveled
There you go. That's better.
and very nomadic.
if you want to see,
If you want a good word for it, the Romani people.
Yeah.
yeah, it's like really what happened to them is horrifying.
For anybody that watched past him calling her that, it's
World
because-
War II horrifying.
He is not
And
internet
that's not even the
culture.
start
He
of
wouldn't
it.
understand. That's why I said that.
I am as bad as Oliver.
Anyways,
Anyways, yeah. Nicholas has entered the bar.
Luvina's are Luvina is currently sitting on one stool with her feet kicked up on another, and she finally kicks off of them and she turns around and goes, "Hey, way to keep a lady waiting! Hey, way to keep a lady waiting!"
I got stuck dealing with work over at the school.
Yeah, I know. Come on, sit down. I already got a beer for you. She
Oh boy,
snaps
sits
for the
down.
bartender. Now, finally, they put down a beer for you. It's the brand you like.
He just smiles slightly.
She sips another bit of her drink before she looks over at you. So, you do anything actually interesting at work today, or are you still talking about the history of toilets?
History of stoves.
Oh, wow. Much more exciting.
They get all hot and bothered, unlike you.
Yeah, listen. When I can find a man that can actually do anything to interest me, I'll let you know.
I look forward to meeting him. My boy sips lightly on his tea.
She...
Tea? You know what? Fuck it. It's like a beer tea mix that he always orders.
Oh my god, you're drinking like Mike's Hard Lemonade? Gross.
No, like he has them brew tea and then pour beer in it. He lived through
Lose
the
a
Depression. He got the taste there.
Lose a humanity.
No, I already have too low of humanity.
God. I didn't know you could ruin two perfectly good beverages. Well, I say perfectly good. I don't no idea what beer tastes like.
To be fair,
They're
man
bad.
technically doesn't even taste it.
No, it's just ash in your mouth. So you must just do this for the intimidation factor, I guess.
Intimidation. Intimidation. I think
He
that
loves-
I'm pretty sure that invokes a bar fight. I don't know what
You
you're
know
telling
what
me.
it is? Nick does it to see what people's reactions to it are.
You see the bartender she just stares at you. Yeah, she just stares at you with like the facial expression in the bottom of this picture, just like, but without the blush, just like, what?
Like,
the fuck?
yeah, I gotcha.
Yeah, she slowly backs away before anyone can offer a tip.
I wouldn't want to be tipped for that either.
Anything
Oh.
new with you?
Yeah, things have been pretty okay. Yeah, I mean, not too much. Started another job. I
Oh?
gotta be. Yeah, I'm just driving snowplows now.
Pay good?
It's good enough. I'm just waiting for when construction starts back up. That's when we'll be making the real money.
He just nods. I gotcha.
She can make more than you sometimes, she says with a laugh.
He smiles. Like, honestly smiles at that.
I mean, there ain't never been a famous road builder. Mr. History Man, do not bore me. But we still make a good pretty penny.
Julius Caesar?
I want you to
All
tell me
roads
when...
lead to his home.
That's not a builder. I want you to tell me when Julius Caesar was out there fucking paving the roads.
I'm sure one of the presidents was.
Bob.
Bob?
Bob the Builder.
Alright, shut up.
It was the genuine
That's
confusion.
just two drunks next to us.
She just goes, yeah, someone just goes, Bob? And then just, fuck off, she says before no-yeing that guy and turning back to you. So, how the dead, wait, I got a question you know what, yeah, I'm gonna go with this. She's actually visited the mill before to help you set things up because she's a handy woman. And she just goes, so how the deadbeats or whatever they are?
He raises
Oh my
an
God.
eyebrow at that.
She's seen my character then.
Oh, she's
Yeah,
probably seen mine too. Now that I think about
you
it.
know, the super ultra bleach blondes and Little Miss Stuffies, or wearing a business suit while doing painting.
You have to look nice, okay?
How they all doing?
As you call them, the bleach blondes. They're friends of mine. And they decided to come with me. I already explained that. The other ones aren't my fault. It's your town's fault for having such weird people to become friends with.
How dare?
Or maybe you just pick them strange. She says as she slaps you on the back. Despite being a vampire, it still hurts like a little bit.
Careful.
Hey, listen.
You're getting to the point where you're too drunk for your own good.
Yeah, probs.
I gotta drive you home again.
Nah, I got somebody picking me up.
He gives a nod.
Oh, speaking of pickups, there was a fucking pretty girl in here earlier drinking herself pretty heavy while talking about how you gave her an extra special invite for your classes.
It was someone talking about, like, fact she wanted to be part of the class. She didn't have the money, so put her through one of the school's pipelines.
Good on you, just remember, can't stick your dick in the students, that gets you in trouble.
Just furrows his brow,
I'm just saying.
turns his head to her, like, the fuck?
Hey, listen, I'm just pointing it out.
How often has that happened for realsies where you're at?
Considering that he's oh wait, because of him specifically or in general?
In general, because the question has been posed.
This group is always wild.
Sure. I in Vermont was actually friends with a professor who then ended up running away with one of his students, and that was a weird feeling.
Like,
Yay!
college student or high schooler?
Like 34 versus like 18.
Oh, still bad. Still, definitely still bad.
Very much.
That's pushing it, even legally
Nick's
speaking.
a college professor, so it's a little better than a high school teacher doing
Nick's
that.
dick don't work.
Well,
so
yeah,
we
so
don't have
either
to worry
way.
about it.
Yet.
Listen, I'm
What are
just
you gonna
saying,
magically induce a boner, bro? Fuck off.
I'm just saying,
Blush
not
of life.
to judge your social circle, but I might be the only person you hang out with that has a mortgage.
How dare!
Ain't that the case for, like, most people that are younger?
You know what I meant.
I know what you mean.
Listen. You should get going. I should get going. Take care of yourself and all that shit.
Yeah.
She pats your back.
And I will, as you put it, not stick my dick in student.
Hey, good job, boy. She
Not
taps.
that you ever seen me romantic and all.
I don't know. I've gotta assume you got something going on there. World famous professor. I know you guys seem like you're probably horny.
Yeah?
She shrugs. You doing good there?
Huh?
You're breathing really heavy.
I yawned.
Okay.
Sound like a whimper. It makes the breathe in. It was so weird.
I yawned. I know what you want from me. I yawned.
Maybe don't sound like you're whimpering when you do
I
it.
yawned! It's involuntary!
Right?
Beth shit fucked up.
Oh yeah,
fair.
yeah, we're waiting for it then.
Just trying to
Claw her way back up the Wi-Fi.
She then stands up for a second and tries to take a step away before falling down.
He's gonna try to catch her.
Alright, give me a dex. No, listen, the catch. You know what? That's not the important part of this. Give me a stamina. Stamina.
Brawl for grapple?
Yeah, sure. Stamina brawl to just not move when you catch her, because she is easily got 100 pounds on you.
I feel like she's a tall lady.
She is. She is like, like
Shut up, Steven.
6 feet.
Wait, what did Steven say? I didn't even hear him.
I think he said yo, and I was like, I knew exactly what it was meaning.
No,
that.
My mic has been muted the
Oh,
entire
okay.
time.
I thought I fucking saw your thing pop up. Never mind.
I think Wyatt said yo.
Okay.
No, I said how tall was she? I didn't say anything after.
I think somebody said oh.
I
or
think
something.
I may be hallucinating with these 2 hours of sleep.
No, I think.
Just like,
Anyways,
6,
what,
and
what
that's
was
a
your
crit.
ro- So, like, wait, what's the number though overall?
6.
Okay, so you catch her, and you catch her expertly, like right in your arms, and like, you push her back up, but you can tell that this girl ain't gonna make it far.
Where you need to get to.
Give me a second. Oh boy,
Need to be carried or something?
hey, I only had like 3 drinks. I know you might not believe me there, but I think where I need to go is the hospital, because something isn't right here.
I'll go over to the bartender.
They just say, tab's already paid for. And I don't know what would have happened. I'll try to see what's going on there.
He gives a nod. Best watch out for anyone else that passes out a little too harsh.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye.
My boy helps get her too. Hopefully whoever's come to pick her up is there, you know?
Somebody outside waiting who just, like, helps you get her into the car.
She says she's not feeling too well, so probably pop by the emergency.
Okay. Thanks. And they drive off. And we're gonna stop there.
I will
Uh,
point out, once they're gone, Nicholas rights himself a little bit and stops pretending to be tipsy and walks back to his car.
I want to point out
Fair enough.
Alana's freaking out.
Yeah, we will get to you. We have one last person. I'm sorry.
Ooh! Oh yeah, we're Brian.
I'm
Yes,
here. I've been here the whole time.
Nicholas will, I will point out, be going to the hospital separately.
Yeah. Oh, fair.
He's got a
so,
feeling.
AKA, you can tell the DM is trying to get everyone to the hospital.
Everyone's gone to hospital.
I don't like what that means for me. Oh God.
So, first, what have you been doing over the past week, ever since becoming the official leader of a new coterie?
So I ended up putting that extra point, the leadership. So, in between, because he has been like he's gone back to work because he does have a mortgage to pay.
Yes.
Jesus Christ. And so he's been going to work in between in between his drives. He's been reading like a book on leadership because he does not feel suited to the role. And I guess, you know, with the word that basically Henri with a Y is to become his ward. And I guess that means that people know he's alive now, or like he's back. because no one knew he was alive for a little while. I don't know if that's been rectified now that he can show his face at the hospital.
Yeah, it's been basically cleared out. Like, they determined what they were gonna do is basically, he was allowed into the hospital, and the deal there is they've allowed it to be known that he's alive, but they say that he's been severely injured and can't be out that often.
Yeah, and essentially, I think what Oliver is doing is he's like trying his best to legally, because like he needs to make, because these kids don't have parents anymore. I think Oliver is legally trying to adopt Henri and his sister, so that like care can actually be transferred over like properly.
You know what? Fuck it.
What is Henri with a Y? Is Henri with a Y cool with that first?
Here's the more important thing. Eisen told you to do that.
Oh, okay. I don't think I have control over the situation. I am just adopting children now.
You see sitting across from you. So we cut to a very late night scene with a woman who was supposed to go home several hours ago, clutching her head in her hands.
And my character is sitting across from the table, and he's just tapping his fingers together, like, I'm sorry. And, like, he's like very obvious, like, this is a hassle, and I know it is.
Yeah. Also be as bad of a hassle if give Kai a second.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. He's gonna be here.
Oh, it's somebody else. You don't usually see this side of her. Hello?
Oh. Yeah.
Didn't I send this image already? Jesus Christ.
Are you looking for my other
babysitter?
Babysitter. Oh, yeah, hold on. It shouldn't have been that long ago.
Yeah, I for some reason can't find her.
Oh no.
Did I skip it?
Oh god, where is it?
Don't tell me I sent her in the wrong chat or something.
No, I think you did. I think it might be the one under the red truck. And you just never... I don't think you
red
ever...
truck where?
In the Frostbitten. I don't think you ever...
The Frostbitten's the right channel.
Yeah, I think, yeah, there's just like a random red truck that JD sent, and then there's a picture of a woman.
It was the car of the drug dealer that Alana's fucking touchstone is.
Then I don't know.
That's actually one of Eisen's.
I don't remember!
Why did I say Eisen? That is one of, Nick. That is one of Beckelis.
Okay. Okay.
Give me a second, I can find her. There she is. So,
parents.
Despite her not actually being the parent of anyone involved, there is still another person here who is just staring this poor woman down and going, I don't care if he's 17 years. I don't. How old is Henri with a Y again? Actually,
18.
You can adopt an adult, she says, slamming her hand on the desk again.
He's still in school!
I know you can adopt an adult, but neither of you have relation to the family, or any real substantial reason why it should be you. We need to search for next of kin first.
That family was screwed up, alright?
God damn it. God damn it.
I don't know what okay, so I can look, I am everything good?
Yeah, I'm back. Yeah, sorry.
And what was it? Right. I don't know what you want from me. That family was crazy. The whole family's crazy. Like, have you seen the medical the medical side of this stuff?
I've
You think
seen It's quite horrifying, don't get me wrong, but it's the legal procedure.
I'm gonna legally slap you upside the head, woman.
Okay, sir. If you keep talking like that, I will have you removed from my office.
Look, he's a good kid.
Fuck
This guy-
me.
This is so funny. Are you good?
We have a storm overhead. It's probably messing with internet.
I wouldn't be surprised. Can you hear? Oh no.
Hello?
Oh, there we go.
He's returned!
Okay. So what'd you guys say?
No, we were just checking to make sure you could hear us.
I can hear you guys now.
It's like, look, I know what you want. Like, he's a good kid. He's got his sister has been in a coma for 3 years. His parents never visited her. No family ever visited her.
I understand. It's just... We don't have... It's going to take some time to get this set up. Okay? Here's what I can do temporarily. Temporarily, I can give you some amount of I can allow you to look over them for a little bit as a temporary shelter while we figure out what to do with them.
So,
Henri is a legal adult. He's free to do what he wants, but as for his sister, at the moment it seems we might have to put her into the foster care system.
hell no!
Sir, we still need to figure out the legalities of adopting her.
Well, then make me the foster parent temporarily.
Fine. If that will get you out of my office, though you will actually have to go through a psychological evaluation for your anger issues.
I don't have anger issues. I have people issues.
You threatened to assault me. He threatened to assault you because you're a fucking cunt, Donna says. Both of you, step out. Both of you, step out of my office.
Come on, Donna. The legal system has failed once again.
No fucking surprise. She says, flipping her off as she leaves. Fuck social workers and fuck cops as she closes the door.
God, I love my touchstones.
She just pinches the bridge of her nose, rubbing it. I'll kidnap those kids. I'll kidnap those fucking kids if I have to.
Like that. These kids have been through enough. Also, I'm pretty sure she's at the hospital and can't be removed.
You want to test that theory?
She is sick.
Okay, fine.
The other one, on the other hand, he's technically a legal adult. He can do whatever the hell he wants. No, he can't. That kid, nah. I think he'd just run into a brick wall if he was left alone.
Yeah? Listen. I know you're the right one to take care of those kids.
Okay, that's a
You did a
stretch.
great job with Louise. You did a great job with Louise, especially recently. Her attitude has turned around a lot.
Oh. Pain!
Full howdy!
Pain!
Yee! To the
Oh.
hall.
Well,
It's always yeehaw, but never how ye.
And it's
How ye
definitely
tables
never
have turned.
y'all debelled off.
That's funny.
So anyways, she
Yeah,
just,
her attitude's changed. Oh. Anyways.
I know you'll do great with those kids. And a kid and legal adult.
oh, he is a child.
I said
18?
legal adult.
Again, legal You can
I
go
know,
to...
like,
You can go to war,
probably
but you
hard.
can't drink.
I mean, I was doing a lot of crack around that age, so honestly, I don't know.
I'm starting. Actually, that tracks.
Yeah, I kind of turned my life around pretty heavily, she says, laughing as she looks down at her hand, which still is covered in little doodles from the kids.
Yeah.
Listen,
How did you
You've
get
always-
hired as a teacher with that background?
sorry, could you repeat that?
I was like, how did you get hired as a teacher with that background? Like, I've never asked that question.
Well, one, I first of all actually do have a degree in childhood education and psychology.
Was this during the crack?
Yeah, it was during the crack.
Somehow that actually made, like, you know what? That's fine. College sucks.
And two, researching backgrounds in the 2000s was way less sophisticated.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah, I didn't figure out about any of my work beforehand. She says as she just starts walking away.
This is why we're friends. This is great.
Yeah, it kind of makes sense. I mean, aren't you friends with that... no offense, but aren't you friends with that one priest who made the news for being found drunk in his... passed out drunk in his confessional 3 times?
Hey, Father Mulligan is a great man who has several burdens. All right, that man is a saint, and sometimes saints have to sometimes they gotta let other things besides God handle their business.
That's not how saints work, she says.
Well, neither do crack teachers, but you're doing fine.
There.
In fact, that's probably why Louise has such a great education.
Oh yeah, I mean, listen, it's not often I stick with the kids throughout their entire lives, but I can tell there's something special about you too.
That's twice. That's 2 in one conversation.
She loves you a lot, she says. She grabs your hand and tries to reassure you. She loves you a lot. I know teenagers can be difficult.
I love the fact that she has no idea.
I have to visit a cemetery now. I just have to.
Out loud?
That is me. That is me as a person playing this character and feeling guilty. Oh, yeah. She's, she's getting to that age. She's about to have, a couple of years. She'll be leaving the house.
Hey, listen. Every year I gotta say goodbye to my kids. I know it's not the same thing, but...
No. It's you love those kids. Like, come on.
No.
Nah, it hurts.
Yeah. And I'm just... Every year you gotta say goodbye to them, and... It's hard, I know, but she'll still be a part of your life. I think... She's gonna go, she's gonna become her own woman, but... You're always gonna be your dad. You doing alright? You kinda seem a little...
He's sucking in his lips and sucking in his entire face like anime style, like,
You need a drink? She says as she
No, I do not need a drink.
Not that kind of drink, she says as she offers a water bottle.
Oh! No, thank you though, but... Oh god, now I want a drink. No, I can't.
I can
I'm
swing you by
trying-
the bar.
No, I'm trying to quit. I'm
And
trying
you
to
still
quit.
hang out with Mulligan.
Hey, I hang out with you and I don't do crack.
I don't do crack anymore!
Exactly! It's fine. Mulligan's trying to be better, okay? He's not trying to be better. Oliver
No,
is
he's
just...
not.
Oliver is in denial. Look, I can hang out with someone who drinks and be fine. I mean, I drive drunk people all the time.
Your phone vibrates.
Oh god, technology! And I'm just gonna like try and get my flip phone out. And I'm
Yeah.
gonna flip it open and hope to
You're
God that it works.
You're struggling as it jitters and stutters. Actually, technically, there's no voice or anything, so texting should technically be fine, but you're archaic, which makes it an issue.
Yeah. So I
Yeah,
just
but-
flip it open, and I'm like I put like reading glasses on because that's how I view the archaic. Because I have like it's that bad. Like I can read just fine, but when it comes to technology, it's like blue light
She
glasses.
raises an eyebrow as you got this exact text. Give me a second.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Dad in Hobbs bubble.
Oh god. Don't don't give him ideas, please. I've had that child's already been in the hospital once this campaign.
Not gonna be the last. Sorry,
Shut up!
Oliver.
Yeah.
You get in hospital for liver poison, and I should no.
It's been a week.
Hey. That text is not from your daughter. That's from Father Mulligan.
Why does he know what Lamau means? What does Lamau mean?
A modern priest, man. What do you expect?
The answer is he was a youth counselor up until recently, despite being old.
And drunk all the time.
Well, you know, it was a pleasure seeing. It was. Thank you for coming with me and handling the legal system. I gotta go. There's been a complication.
She just looks up like extremely concerned.
No. Louise, after what happened last time, Louise has promised me to be better. This is something else.
Looks at you like hands on her hips, one eyebrow raised, like it's exactly what I think it is, isn't it?
Relapsing is a horrible problem. You should know.
You can't relapse if you never lapsed in the first place.
I gotta go.
Yeah, go get going, Mr. Driver Boy. Get on, move it! She slaps your ass and shuts you to the door. Move!
I'm going. I like that's so. The fact that yes. It's funny.
When you said the government with a different tone of voice, I imagined if this was like a 3D animation, everyone would T-pose when he said the government. And just went back straight to normal afterwards.
I said the legal system.
Either way, that's what I imagined. The legal
Other
system.
than Brain Rat.
So, okay.
To the hospital now.
Yep. And
What the
wouldn't you
mo-
know it, it just so happens that everyone ends up arriving at the hospital at precisely the same time.
Well,
I
Henri
get out of
with
my
the Y was
car.
already there. He didn't happen to be there.
No, because you had to come pick me up.
Henry with a Y.
I said why.
Never mind.
And the confusion begins.
Roberts.
I do be existing.
He's always been there.
I pop my head out of my car as soon as I see Henry with an eye and Alana and her friend get out of a car. I'm like, what are you guys doing here?
Rave. You should have expected this.
In the hospital now!
Okay!
And it's around then that
Goddamn
Nicholas's
Beck.
car comes
Motherfucker, fuck shit,
screeching
fuck
into
mother.
a parking lot. And then parking spot.
Hold on, Kai died again, I think.
Just say you parked the damn car.
No, he's speeding.
He's being cool.
Speeding is not cool. Looks directly at camera viewer.
Looks at the
Kevin, I
looks
swear to
right
God,
at the
I
viewer.
swear to God, the speed limit is not a suggestion.
What the fuck?
Nicholas burned rubber into his parking spot and then got out.
Okay. Sure, why not?
You know, after what, like, as soon as you get out of the car, I'm like, you know, after what happened with Alana, like, really, you're testing those waters.
Who said I? Well, I'm being
What?
pushed into the. Oh, you meant Nicholas.
Nicholas is making his way into the hospital because if we're all here, something's happened.
Yeah, everyone has arrived into the parking lot at the same time.
I
And yes, I do mean everyone, because Henri with a Y, you just stepped out of the building.
Henry, what are you doing here? Okay, this is extremely plot
my character just-
convenient.
I just brushed past.
Oh no.
I'm just just so we can get out of the way. I'm just gonna give the doctors the girl.
Like, look confused as a horde of people is pushed into the building.
Hey,
How
hey,
am I-
hey,
how am
that's
I-
my rear.
How am I stuck in this?
I don't know either.
I'm here for a friend.
And
What
I-
are
and
you
I-
guys doing here?
I'm telling.
I mean, that one makes sense.
I'm telling the doctor. I don't know either, but I give her the.
Bad alcohol.
Okay. I give her the girl and tell him what the symptoms are or whatever. What she has.
Hold on, out of character. Is Tony there too?
Yeah, you know what? Tony did want to pile in because he was concerned as well.
Okay.
So, you have 3 other people with you. Everyone else is by themselves, and you just... The guy looks at all of you guys and just goes, okay, you bring her to emergency. He says, pointing at the passed out girl. Her to another emergency room.
I'm just here to see
You know,
someone.
actually, you can go in the waiting room. Sorry, your stuff's not quite an emergency, so we can take care of. Why are you here?
I'm just here to see someone. I got a text message from my friend Father Mulligan. He said he has liver poison. Liver puts the glasses
Poisoning.
back. Liver poisoning.
He did not spell poisoning. He just wrote poison.
Liver
And
poison. He said he has liver poison Lamau. What is Lamau? Is that a condition?
No.
No, that means laughing my ass off.
Is that a condition?
No.
Oh. Well, where he texted me. Is he here? Can I speak to him?
As Alana's trying to push her way to follow
God,
her,
this is not the space to do that. Can you stop? Can everyone stop pushing? Okay. Oh my god. He just says, gripping his head. It's the doctor from earlier, by the way, who just goes, oh, hey, Henry's. It's Dr. Fremont looking up at you guys. Hey, Henry's.
Oh.
Okay. You can go visit your friend. You cannot go visit your friend because we still need to figure out what's wrong with her, he says, grabbing onto Leilani.
If she dies,
It's not our
that's
fault.
all she says.
Okay.
I give
You
her
know,
very glare.
you'll get to visit her later. We'll promise. We'll give you some updates. She's gonna be okay. Listen, we just got some blonde kid in not that long ago who thought he was overdosing and
Lance.
Wait.
No, not Lance.
not bleach blonde. It's kind of more of a brown hair, actually. I don't know, kind of like a very light brunette. I don't know. He just says before looking.
Kind of
Okay.
looks like he wants to play a card game. I don't know.
Was he wearing a scarf?
He's wearing a lot of stuff. But yeah, I think he got a scarf on. Listen, oh great, you got 2 friends in the hospital?
No, I just saw him take ecstasy.
Oh. Well, at least we finally know what he was on. Not that he was overdosing anyways. Don't say anything. Don't tell anybody I said this. This is unprofessional, but the kid was overreacting. I don't even think I'm gonna be real, I don't think the stuff he got was that high quality. You see in the background Terry trying very hard not to look offended.
Terry and Tony looking at each other.
But yeah, Tony says as he moves up. You promise me Crystal's gonna be okay? I promise you, she's going to be fine. Or at least as fine as we can make her.
And if she isn't, I'm going to raise hell.
If you're gonna do that, can you please at least do it away from the emergency room? And
It'll be wherever the doctor is.
It wouldn't be their fault.
listen, I can clock out and fist fight you later. For right now, can all of you please go settle down?
Where's friend?
I'll show them all the way.
Okay, thank you. I'm sorry for basically making you do work off the clock.
I'm on call always anyways. It's not like...
Yeah, I know. He looks down and just shakes his coffee. Empty. As he just, like, casually picks up somebody else's mug and starts drinking it as he walks away.
Not even knowing that's liquid ecstasy. It's
Sorry,
not coffee,
what?
it's a liquid ecstasy.
Hey.
I'm joking. It's a joke. It doesn't fucking exist.
Okay, no, wait. That made me think of another joke real quick. This also didn't happen. It just picks up. That's how you store those samples.
That is some Ted to perfection. Man, tastes like sickle cell disease.
But yeah, so you're guided to Father Mulligan.
Oliver.
Where'd they put him? How'd they
he's
do
in-
him?
You just see him sitting up on his bed, like half waving at you, not looking very conscious. Hey, buddy! It's good to kind of see you.
How many?
Of which?
Like, have you not been going to the AA meetings?
Hey, I've been going, you know, nobody's greater than God, yada yada. He waits for a second. Fairkeep, are you like hanging out, or did you like go back with the rest of the group?
I show them to their waiting room, and I guess I'll follow Oliver if he'll make it thematically relevant. So yeah, I'll follow
He
him.
actually is just staring up at you and just goes, hey, mind if I have a private moment with my friend here?
Alright.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you.
I'll like shut the door if there's a door, or like I'll move
There's
a curtain or something.
He then, like, spins around looking completely sober and goes, okay. Now that's over with. Yeah, listen. I didn't want to say anything on channels that could be monitored.
Wait, are you okay? Do you not have liver poisoning?
Oh yeah, I'm fine.
How did...
They think my blood alcohol content was unsurvivable for a human. Little they know.
What?
Okay. Like...
He's still human, I should note. He just...
He thinks
has
he
issues.
isn't.
That is... Okay, the fact that you are very conscious of mine right now, and that was... Again, double A. Like, you gotta go to your AA.
Yeah, listen. That's not what's important right now.
What's up? Is there
Okay.
a big problem?
So, you know that little thing you told me to look out for?
DM.
The symbol, Okay, so you basically explained because we've agreed on the idea that he knows about vampires because of you.
Correct.
Yeah.
And he knows about the spot because I've explained my backstory to him.
So you remember that symbol, that weird, like, fucked up looking Ankh thing?
Yeah.
You know how you told me to let you know if I ever saw it?
No.
So, the hospital... So I sometimes work the little chapel at the hospital here. You know...
Oh,
help give
no.
services and whatnot, and, it was carved into the underside of a bench. And I figured you and me could go, like, explore that.
Oliver, like, he straightens up, and he, like, starts hyperventilating a little bit, and he just sits down in a chair. He's like, oh, no.
A question,
And specifically,
Storyteller.
this is the Sabbat symbol, correct?
Yes.
Storyteller.
Yes.
Just to clarify, is the thing separating us a door or a cloth? Because the cloth would be funny.
It's a door. It's a
Okay.
door.
Okay. Since I'm outside, can I hear any of this?
Yeah,
I guess since I'm
give
here.
me a wits in. Are you intentionally listening, or are you just trying to see if you actually overhear?
I'm just seeing if I overhear.
Wits, insight, difficulty. Are you trying to be quiet at all, Oliver?
When I'm trying to be quiet about like the important stuff, but when he tells me and I go, oh, and I just sit down, one probably visible from the window, but
You definitely heard that, but to see if you had heard earlier, I'm gonna call that a difficulty 3.
Alright. All I have is 3 dice, so let's see. Nope.
You don't overhear any of this.
That's fun.
Okay, I'm gonna listen. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna fake that I sobered up, that I'm all good to go. They're gonna let me out. We're gonna go investigate that. I kind of just want.
No, you are not.
Listen, I've already worn most of it off.
Okay, the drinking bit of this is now the least concerning thing about what you've seen. The fact, was there anyone in there? Did anyone sit at that particular bench? I mean,
It was after a service. I mean, there were some people sitting there, but it was like a little kid and like somebody that looked like his grandma. I don't think we gotta be worried.
okay. I mean, okay, to be fair, you never know.
Oh, come on. There ain't no way that people are turning little kids, right?
I give him the most serious look.
Right?
Because because the Catholic Church has done plenty of good things.
Okay, there's a reason I take over the youth council. Ain't nobody's doing anything on my watch.
And so us, right? And I'm like not like gesturing towards me, but I'm like up and down, and I'm like, so us, yeah, we won't do anything like that, totally.
But not everybody's us.
There you go. You see it now. You get it. So no. Okay, and one. Okay, 2. No. If they catch a hold of you, no. That's so many levels of no. I will go investigate this. I will go and do that because that's my job. You will no. You are not. I'm not gonna let you
But
get hurt.
I still got. I mean, don't I? You remember that thing I did? Can't I just do that again?
I mean,
Can I just do that again?
Are you gonna let me say no?
So how are things going with your daughter right now?
Oliver just gives him.
I'll let you say.
I twitch.
Just the sternest stare as humanly possible.
I'll let you say no.
I'll tell you what. I will let you help if you promise to quit drinking.
Yeah, you can say no.
That's what I thought. And you're gonna stay here, and you're gonna let them help you.
Pansy.
Because just because I can't drink doesn't mean you should. I get it. The world is a horrible, horrible place.
Listen, I once said I'd find God at the bottom of a bottle, and you know what I did.
Oh, that. Oh,
It just may or may not be the one I was looking for.
Okay. Okay. So you're not gonna tell anyone about the thing you saw, okay?
You gotta keep in mind, I don't even know who else to tell besides you.
I mean, fair. The Pope has a few people, but we're not gonna talk about them. I better not. Seriously, don't. They're weird. The Pope's fine. Like Oliver's gonna do like the heavenly cross on himself and like because he mentions the Pope.
Ow!
It's just like Pope's fine.
Pope's dope.
He just steps up. He just like leans up and goes, 3 Hail Marys as he pats your shoulder.
Is he getting up to like leave? Is that what he's doing?
No, he like leaned up, like patted your shoulder and was like, 3 Hail Marys.
Oh come on! I'm not even in confessional right now.
I don't care. 3 Hail Marys.
You.
Hey,
Okay.
I did 5 earlier.
I think Oliver actively bursts out in laughter because, or like there's at least a small chuckle because I think that's the fact that the father is giving himself the confession. Like that's funny to me. But Oliver's gonna get up and be like, "Okay, look, you gotta look. I'll tell you what. Actually." I'll have you over for dinner sometime, and we can like no drinking. You can have wine. Wine.
Yeah, I have some of the Eucharist anyways.
Oh my
Listen,
God.
if you want to get going, get going.
Just
That's having with the Eucharist is normal.
I.
That's
Drinking the
part of
communal wine is normal.
You
Listen, go.
you stay. No, you let these people help you.
I'm staying.
And I'll walk out, and I'll just walk out. As soon as I get out, I'm gonna look. Henry with an eye, like in the eyes, pun intended, and I'm just gonna be like,
quite talkative for someone that has liver failure. Because I guess I could hear the wah 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 wah. I just didn't hear. I just didn't hear what they said specifically. He's quite talkative for someone with liver failure. He looks in with a stern look.
So, Father Mulligan has several Father Mulligan is a good man who has issues.
I'm more the fact they lied about the liver failure more than anything. That's more than anything.
I don't. You know what? I think he thinks he's lying about liver failure. I think he actually has liver failure.
I looked at it. I'm not that unless I need to cut out his liver. But that's a different thing. What happened?
He mentioned, there was he was. You know, he works at the chapel here.
Henry puts up a finger, looks around. Is there anybody beside us? Like anyone near us? Storyteller?
There are cameras.
I tell you what, walk.
Yeah.
Walk.
Yeah, walk.
Yeah, because you know.
You would know that there are I will say, working at the hospital, you know, for security reasons, there are no cameras in the bathrooms.
Yeah. And I point in a direction and we go towards the bathroom.
There are also no security cameras in the church confessional.
That's what I figured, and that's where I was going.
Yeah.
I was
well,
like,
I'll follow. Yeah. Oliver will do that. Yeah.
Do you guys get anybody else, or are you gonna go leave them?
I mean, I don't think there's a direct.
I would prefer, because the fewer people that know about my background, the better in Oliver's eyes. And the fact that Henry with an eye is right there, I can't exactly just be like, oh, he was talking about nothing and just leave. That's super suspicious.
Yeah, I think that works. Yeah. So we'll just and I would think it'd be weird for it to go. No, maybe not. But yeah, we'll just go to the confessional for the both of us.
I would leave him there. Yeah.
Okay.
So you guys are gonna head down to the confessional, but I am not going to ignore everyone else. Don't worry.
Yep.
As you guys see a extremely out of it looking guy enter the waiting room. As he wanders actually straight up to you guys. Give me a second. Like, I'm assuming all of you guys are just kind of waiting together in the waiting room now.
Yeah, at this point, I assume.
You know, I went to go get a breath of air, and I got pulled back in here. Like, come on, guys. Really?
Oh boy. Do you guys know if this place,
Did you post that in Hunting for the Holidays or the Frostbitten?
I think you put it in Hunting for the Holidays.
Ignore
You did.
that. Ignore it. Hey, you guys wouldn't happen to know where a guy can get a sip to drink around here, would ya?
There's water fountains, like, I think down the hall.
Oh, yeah, I've been drinking a lot of water though. I don't seem to be able to get hydrated.
Look at him.
Where am I?
You're at the hospital?
Oh, neat.
Are you an alcoholic?
No, I haven't drank anything but water in a month.
Mm-hmm.
You guys
What
ever get like
kind of water?
really hungry?
Hold on. Can I make a roll?
Yeah, you can.
Because with all due respect, the city water ain't the greatest water to be drinking.
What roll am I making?
For anybody who is interested, I'm gonna count this as a Oh, and I should note, Nick, similarly, you guys are still actually in the waiting room because, since it was a non-emergency, it was determined that, Honeyset would be waiting out here until they called her up. Rees?
Ah,
So
I
you're on
see.
here too. Oh, yeah. So for anybody interested, it is a... We're gonna call this intelligence, either politics or occult, whichever you have higher in.
Intelligence, politics, or occult? I have nothing in politics.
Free insight. I'll take insight too.
I can legitimately roll for this.
I have nothing in insight. I have occult.
We'll call
I
this a
want occult.
difficulty 3.
God. Well, I fail.
Steven, you
I'm
said you could
surprised
roll?
it wasn't a wits awareness.
Hold on, yeah.
It's more about like
3.
trying to... What? Okay, that's enough. And Steven?
Oh, sorry. Hold
That's
on.
fine.
I was supposed to roll one more. Let me roll one more. I have 5, not 4.
Roll one more die. It might pop. Let's see.
That's true.
Oh.
Oh, no.
It does
Oh,
not.
just 2 successes.
I will say, Nicholas, you have the most out of everyone. Are pretty sure this guy's freshly turned. You've seen this before, where some people get turned and abandoned, and they have no fucking clue what's going on.
Oh. I look at him and I'm like,
BB.
mind if I talk to you over here? I think I recognize the symptoms.
Sure. He like looks for a second and blinks, and like adjusts his glasses. Wait, are you fucking Nicholas Beck?
Yes, I am.
Oh. Wow. Super. Wow. He says as he like follows you over to the corner.
I look him over a little bit.
He is not sturdy. You do not think, and he looks a little pale, let's say.
Hmm. I think you might be dealing with some sort of anemia.
Oh, should I get like a blood transfusion?
Possibly.
Ugh.
Is
He,
that
like,
what you're
leans his
setting up, Car? That's
Head back
interesting.
on the wall. Yeah, I really want some blood right now. I mean, think I might need to drink some. I mean, I think, what am I fucking saying? He says as he, like, puts his head in his hands. God, it's felt like it's just been somebody else in here, you know what I mean?
He just shushes them for a moment and is like, follow me.
Yeah, sure. He says as he follows behind you.
Do I see this?
Yeah, everyone can pretty clearly see this.
Professor Beck? Is this something we need to be a part of?
Nah.
You sure?
I give you a look.
Right.
Hey, think he's got it, Terry says.
So why is everyone here again?
Well, okay.
Foreshadowing!
As Nicholas leaves with this poor man.
So, okay, you see our friend passed out, and he just, like, starts explaining the convoluted series of events.
Why is it always? Why is it always you guys?
Because it's always us.
Where are you leading him to?
I'm bringing him over to my car. Where
He,
my
like-
emergency supply is.
He leans over and slumps on your car.
My boy goes to his trunk and opens up the thing that should be a spare wheel, but isn't, and pulls out it's like a extremely small freezer in there, and he just pulls out a blood bag that he has just in case he, like, gets attacked on the road or some shit.
And he grabs it out of your hands and slurps down the whole thing in an instant.
My boy's keeping an eye out for anyone that might have watched.
There fortunately doesn't seem to be anybody at the moment. He just, like, some of it ran down on his chin, and he, like, gets it on his arm and licks it up. Ugh. Yeah, I guess you're right, I was pretty anemic.
Bud, much more than that.
Yeah?
He crosses his arms. I'm guessing you were attacked by someone recently?
I mean, no?
Or ditched by a lover?
Yeah, my girlfriend.
Love bombed you?
Nah, she was just pretty unstable.
He gives a nod.
Hoping to see her again.
Could you do me a favor?
Sure.
Lightly rub your canines, tell me if they're a little longer than normal.
He starts doing it, and you can very clearly see his fangs, and he just looks at me and says, no?
He raises an eyebrow.
Listen, thanks for the blood, man. I should get going.
I love how he's so oblivious.
Before that,
Sounds like someone I know.
Yeah?
No, like in real life.
Okay, what's up?
before that, you wouldn't mind telling me, like, If that's what you needed, why didn't you go to the hospital sooner?
Couldn't figure it out. I just figured they could tell me. Plus, I've been trying. It's been hard because I've been trying to get to work, but I just can't seem to really wake up for the days anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Does this guy seem like he is mentally unable to register what he is, or he just doesn't know about vampires, period?
The most notable things was him rubbing his tongue against his fangs and then outright denying he has fangs. That's something beyond just not knowing.
So, have you read any of my books or anything?
Yeah, actually. I'm a bit of a history nerd myself, and I love cowboys, and you have a lot of books about them.
My boy pulls his phone out and continues the conversation best he can, but texts Eisen, we got a fresh one, and where his location is.
Goody. I'll be over to collect him in a moment. I'll be over to collect him in a moment.
IGHT.
And that's when we're gonna cut back over as you guys have sat down in the confessional booth, and we're gonna allow you guys to talk a little.
Okay, so I know this is a little unorthodox, and I feel like I'm violating several parts of my faith, but
You already are with your existence, bud.
no, actually, believe it or not, I still go to church.
I'm
You not go to
meaning
church?
that us as an unholy creature, you monkey.
Believe it or not. Meh. Anyways, I've been friends with Father Morgan for, oh god, 10, 12 years? Oh god, it's been a while. I don't even know how many years at this point. Anyways, I told him that I have an interest in like these like as a Catholic, I have an interest in weird cryptic symbols because I like studying the thing. Outright lie, of course. But I told him that if he ever came across some in like his studies of like his faith, which he doesn't do very many because he's drinking. But if he did, if he could kindly tell me so I could because I like doing my own research. Again, straight lie. And he said that while he was doing a little, I guess he was cleaning up after a chapel. I don't know why he was. I think he just got drunk and fell. He saw something underneath one of the benches. A symbol that is pretty bad for us. And specifically bad for Eisen and the current Camarilla territory.
I'm guessing I'm guessing in the hospital too, since it's here.
It's in it's underneath one of the benches in the chapel, according to him. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go look for it real quick.
Also, you're gonna tell me what it is.
I want to see it with my own eyes first to double check.
All right.
I want to make sure. And Oliver's gonna get out of the confessional, and he's gonna start looking.
I guess I'll look too.
The two of you look around, and I want to just. It's just a matter of looking until you find it. So I'm not really gonna make you guys do an investigation roll.
All right.
Underneath one of the benches, and I'm gonna actually say Fairkeep finds this first. You find what is very clearly a Sabbat symbol, and something else he forgot to mention, which is it's like carved in there, like it was done with a knife, and next to it is the initials DD.
Question. I don't think I asked this, but would I know what the Sabbat symbol is with how old I am?
Probably. I'm gonna go with yeah.
Would I know what DD means with the Sabbat symbol? Okay. Well, you didn't tell me it was the Sabbat.
Well, so as soon as he says that,
we've got a candy blood.
I'm gonna walk under. I'm gonna walk over and look under and see it with my own eyes. Do I know what DD is?
You would certainly know. You remember your old packmate, Dolly Dagger.
Oh God.
Can I see how old this carving is? Like, or see how old it
You
is?
can try.
Might as
I'm
well.
not actually sure how you check that, if I'm going to be fully honest. But we'll call it an intelligence investigation difficulty. I don't even know how the fuck you do that, so I'm gonna call it difficulty 4.
I think wear and tear would make it like, instead of like jaggedy, it would make it if it was older, it'd be more rounded because it'd be more used or something.
Fair.
It touched, so that's what I would think.
Fair
but
enough.
Just intelligence investigation.
Yep.
Yeah, that's just 4. But what's the difficulty?
A 4.
Okay, cool.
I
Man.
might bump it down now that you made justification 3.
That's how I would think you'd be able to tell the age of that, but...
I think that makes sense because, like, if people are sitting down, like any chips that would have been like
Yeah.
chips too.
I should know. It's on the underside of the
Yeah.
Yeah.
People sometimes grab the bottom of these things.
Fair
so.
enough.
Kids do a lot.
Yeah, there was a
Hey!
kid in it. Let me look.
3 successes with a
It
difficulty
looks
of 3.
pretty new. It looks pretty new.
Looks pretty new. Mind telling me what double D stands for, if I'm not ask?
Oliver is currently having a panic attack, and he's sat down. He's got his head between his knees, and he's just.
I would assume.
Okay.
Since I'm a
Oh,
doctor,
God.
would I know how to calm him down quicker? Or I guess that's more of a psychologist thing rather than a doctor.
In high pressure environments, I'd say I'd let you take a stab at it.
I
You
try.
gotta have some bedside care as a doctor.
Hey, I was gonna try and
let me
keep
look.
speed with them and slow it down.
I guess this would be a charisma persuasion.
Do I need to?
Can
roll
I say?
anything, or
Can I?
is it just being high enough?
Can I question etiquette or streetwise? Because that will just give me like 1 or 2 more dice. Because
Explain to me how
Okay.
either of those are applicable.
Okay, explain to me what etiquette is again. Because just trying
Etiquette
to.
is. Sorry, go ahead.
Etiquette is basically your ability to blend into a social environment.
I'm trying to make him blend back into who he usually is.
That would be him using etiquette.
Streetwise is because I've done this before. Granted, it's more of I'm a fucking.
You know what? I'll let you use
Doctor.
etiquette with the justification that you're slipping into your like professional doctor role for.
Hey,
You're
that
not.
would
You're
be 3
talking to him as
dice.
Dr. Fairkeep for a moment.
Yeah.
And if
No,
you
that's
and
3 dice.
Do you want me to tell you like
can give me a-
how bad?
or you can try to give me a composure etiquette to see how if you're calming down.
Yeah, sure, I'll do that. Composure.
I'll
Composure
just not.
etiquette.
I'll
that's
just
what you
not
said?
put a difficulty then.
All right, that's 4 dice for me.
Hey, 2 successes, not bad.
I also got
basically
I
have-
got 2 successes.
Okay, I was gonna have it see if he can beat your failures,
I believe
which I think.
meat.
I had 2 failures,
Saw
Okay,
meat.
yeah, he does. You're good.
Yay.
and I'm like, as soon as I'm back to calm down, I'm gonna look him in the eyes. Okay, we have to go find the others right now. Like right now.
All right.
This. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. And Oliver is immediately. He's gonna as quickly as he can without looking suspicious. Is just going.
we just go into the confessional walking slow, then we both just go sprinting out. Not really.
Not sprinting,
I know.
fast
I
enough
just find
to,
it
like-
funny. Just that'd be a hilarious case if it
The
was.
girl working at the Dunkin' Donuts near the. This is a real thing that was in the hospital, by the way. The girl working
Yeah.
at the Dunkin' Donuts near the waiting room stares at you guys a little confused.
As soon as I see Henri and Alana, I'm gonna grab them both and be like, "We gotta talk now.
What?
We have to talk right now.
Well,
Where?
outside, I guess.
Where's Nick?
Which,
He went outside
as soo-
because
Talking to someone outside.
as soon as you get asked where's Nick, you get the feeling of a vibration in your pocket.
Oh God! Why do people keep texting me
Hey, not your phone.
Oh,
on my
who's?
phone?
Oh.
On my phone, and I just.
Oh,
Pager.
listen, this is gonna be a fun time to mention something I haven't before. It's the rock you keep in your pocket.
And I as I go to like grab my phone. 'cause that's
Vampires basically have their own stone of far speech.
yeah. and I grab I go to grab it because I think it's my phone, and when I feel it's the rock, I'm like, oh no.
Is that where we're gonna end it? Or are we gonna continue a little further?
Yeah.
I will say I need to. I have work at
I know.
6
Basically, all I'm gonna say is you get to a private area and it just tells you immediately, I need you to come pick me up. There's a new vampire.
Okay, and I'm just I'm gonna go outside, and do I see Nick with newbie?
Yeah, you see him with the guy who's just slumped against the.
I'm gonna walk over to Nick and I'll be like, "Hey, Nick, I need to talk to you about who is this?"
My name's Kevin.
Eisen, I say, looking at him.
What?
Not you.
I look at Kevin, then I look back at Nick, and I'm like, "We're getting in my car right now."
You guys have fun. I feel a lot better now.
And I'm just gonna grab him by the shoulder, and I'm gonna look at him deep in his eyes, and I'll be like, "You're coming with us."
Why? My
Because-
anemia's been fixed.
For now.
Okay.
Doctor's orders, and I look back at Fairkeep.
Alright, doctor's orders. I guess we'll go. I guess it's in your limo because you didn't say what car you're in.
Okay, he says as he gets dragged over.
I'm just like, what's going on?
Look outside.
As soon
It's
as I
this guy
can
just
get,
getting shoved in a car.
and I'm like, "Everybody, get in the limo. We're going somewhere." And I'm fake smiling. I'm like, "Come on, guys, come on."
Okay.
Go, go.
Should I come?
I'm
you hear Tony go over to the door and ring
No!
the bell.
No!
Okay. Okay.
I never get say-sos.
Get in there, Henry.
I'm
Just wait a minute.
Get used to it.
And then shut the door. Fade to black.
That's really aggressive. It's just the last thing that's said as Kevin leans over. Alright.
I'm just like,
Oh
shit.
If that's where you want to end it, I'm cool.
Yeah,
with
I
it.
think
can
that's
go,
good.
that's the point. Just
Okay.
time-wise.
Alright.
But it sounds like there's one last thing you want to say, Beth?
More just, I look at Tony and am like, make sure she's okay.
Miss, she's gonna be alright, okay?
He went southern.
Alright.
Tony's meant to be a country boy.
Okay.
Well, that's it, everyone. Thank you for watching.
I am
Bye-bye.
horrified.
Thank you for watching. Remember to zerk it.
Bye-bye.
I am horrified.